Okay.
Okay.
Seeing you again. Congratulations. Last time I congratulated on being nominated. Now I'm congratulating on getting the actual award. Well done.
Thank you very much.
You must be super
and
pleased.
You need to come back.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
it
what will I
seems
be?
like it seems like.
I'm a good omen.
Yeah.
But look, you and Jorginho, both of you.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
And Edumendi and N'Golo Kante. That was a lot. So, well, you see that they value the win of the Champions League very, very high with these kind of awards. As you know, I'm never that comfortable as a coach in general, but also with the players' individual awards. But I found it very, very nice that there were so many. For the player award, they nominated 3 midfielders.
Yeah.
So 3 players who give everything for their team, like true team players. Like not always in the spotlight. Maybe De Bruyne a bit more than our 2 guys because he plays a bit more offensive, is more decisive in goals and assists than N'Golo and Jorginho. But it's a good sign for me in general. Of course, it's super nice that they are my players and they play for us. But in general, it's a good sign because they have this huge role in team success. For a coach, you know, you cannot win any trophy without your team and without a strong club. And I'm super happy.
They can't win without you, so.
Super happy. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can
they're your
improve
players,
it. We can
so.
improve it. Yeah, I'm happy to have both. I have a strong team. I have a strong club, and that's why this is possible. And I take it in behalf of my staff and everybody who helped me to arrive here and now to work here and to push the team to the limit. So,
okay.
Good one.
You said to me the last time we met, because he'd literally just arrived, that you kind of might learn stuff off him. Have you learned stuff off him?
Yes, I learned stuff of him, how he feels the game, where he wants to score, how he wants to assist, how he feels confident to hold the opponents off. So you adapt to your player also, and I'm very happy to see him so humble and so involved in the communication with everybody in the dressing room and on the pitch. So that makes me very happy because we had a strong bond in the team last season, which was for me key to be able to have that kind of success. And we rely on that bond and atmosphere again. And now Romelu is a big part in that, and he's a fantastic guy.
Yeah, it sounds like he's got kind of captain in the making. Do you think that's something that he might be for Chelsea?
Yeah, he could be. I think he could be, but we have fantastic captains, so no need to think about this now. But he behaves like one. And this is more important than to actually have the captain's band around your arm. He behaves like one, which means for me he's a very democratic communicator. He talks to everybody with the same respect, with the same attitude. He is a highest level competitor. He loves training. He has a smile on his face, and he wants to win every single competition out there in training. So this is good. He leads by example, and he has a lot of things you need to be a captain, but we have a fantastic captain and, a good second one and a good third one, so he has to wait for that.
Are you still building your team around you? Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal. Even if you bring, maybe if you bring nobody and nobody leaves, then it's a bit different, but this very rarely happens, maybe never. So with every player who leaves, you lose a player, you lose the quality of the player, but some of the guys lose also a friend in the dressing room. You lose a communicator, you lose maybe some connection between players. So people have to step up, fill the void, and maybe get more responsibility, and not even on the pitch, but also off the pitch. And this has to readjust, and it takes a little bit of time. While we are doing this, and it is pretty normal because now we have like also guys like Trevor Chalobah and Saul and not only Romelu, so they need to find their role, and others who are here maybe aim for a little bit a different role, for more responsibility or whatever, more importance, and so this has to settle, and it needs a bit of time. But while we are doing it, we want to be competitive. And we want to be able to produce results, because this is why we are here when we play for Chelsea, and we want to be able to win any game. And that's why I feel that we are in a good place. We are able in the moment to be competitive, to have tough games but good results, and still everybody knows that we can improve, and it's good.
You mentioned your players there. I mean, I know somebody that was a shining example of how to play for Chelsea was Antonio Rudiger, and there's a lot of debate about him, whether he's going to stay. It's clear, it seems, that you want him in your team.
Yeah.
Will you get involved in that? Do you kind of like get involved in helping him to potentially stay, or is that...
Not too much,
Okay.
and I'm happy about it. I love it, because it is not only between the coach and the player. I think then it would be clear, because he plays all the time and he deserves to play all the time. And I feel him right now very calm, very focused. I was a bit concerned because you can never predict what's going to happen with a situation like this. But he is fantastic. He's excellent, and he keeps on improving, even like from game to game, and he's a key player for us. So between us things are clear. But when it's about a new contract, and it's not only, it cannot be only between the coach and the player. There are agents involved, there are other clubs involved, there's our club involved, and that's why it has to be, then it shifts from the level shifts. And for me, it's the most important that I'm clear, and I love it that I can be clear, because on me is the sportive side, and I have all the freedom to be clear with the player, and this is where we are. And about the rest, I hope that things will turn out well. But I know that it's a complex situation. It's with players like this, and in the moment where we are, I have the feeling that he knows where he is and how much love he gets from the spectators, how much respect, and what kind of a leading role he has right now in the team, in the biggest league in Europe. And still he's fighting for the best position, maybe around his contract. And from there, I hope the very best, but everybody in its responsibility, and I'm happy about it, and I trust the club.
Okay. Big game at the weekend. Obviously, it's the first of its kind as well, a net zero carbon major football game. How important are these issues to you that we're going to talk about at the weekend? And well, you have a scooter, right?
Yes, I have. It's good. I almost forgot about it, but it's good that you mention it, because it's good that we use football also for these kind of subjects, and it's not only about goals and defending and whatever. It's also, this game is also about respect, and this game, I think my personal love for football, it shows like so many things that are also important in life, like the dressing room, like all types of nationalities, all types of colors, all types of beliefs, and still it's a strong group, and it's still we can live together and every day together and have good times and be respectful. So this can happen. So it's a good example, and if it can happen that we have a zero, how do you call it?
Net zero carbon.
Net zero carbon match in football. It's another good sign that we also give this sign out there and use the platform and use the popularity of the match for things that are more important than a win and a loss.
And you scoot around here apparently in a little scooter?
You can find me on my scooter, yeah. my dog running behind me when I'm too tired to walk him. I take the scooter.
I need to see pictures of this.
My daughters love the scooters, and I have I have electric bike, I have electric car, so of course, and the subject is present, because it's bigger than football, and it's nice that and sometimes it's harder that it has the same popularity or the same attraction to speak about it, so it's good if we do this.
In terms of your opponents at the weekend, Tottenham, what sort of problems do you think they're going to pose for you? I mean, Nuno himself says that they're going through some problems themselves at the moment. They've got injuries, they've got COVID worries, they've got all sorts going on.
Yeah, and can also be sometimes a good platform to build a really strong mentality. And we have all been in these places where you get, oh no, not another injury, oh no, not that this, and then comes a tough match and a London derby, and you put yourself maybe in this underdog role and take the energy from the stadium and fight against, because they will do this, they will go for the win, and I believe nothing else, and I'm absolutely sure and convinced that they try everything, and the spectators will help them, because sometimes it creates also this kind of atmosphere. You can also turn it around. The spectators will know, oh, we missed some players, they need extra support. this can also turn out positive. So we cannot lose our head in predicting a lineup or in predicting a tactics. We have some homework to do. We will prepare our team very well to the opponent, but we have to be well prepared to implement our style, and we have to be prepared for a tough match. It's full of emotions, it's full of energy, and it's a nice one.
But you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready, and we demand from ourselves to be ready. These are the kind of matches where you want to be part of as a player, or in the end as a coach. It's fantastic.
Brilliant. Always great to talk to you.
Good.
Thank
Same.
you.